yeah. Fur came off a belt, yeah. Triple homicide, put me in the trap, yeah. Triple across the plug, we do not play fair, yeah. Got them tennis chains on, and they real bling.
I said, hey, yo.
I said, hey, yo.
I walk into the podcast. I see your main bitch. Pull it down. Asking where her drawers at.
My main bitch?
If I don't get it, that's cool. All consensual. But if I do get it, I need head. All mental, though. I quit. I quit.
Sorry, you ended in trash.
Yo, all right, what's popping?
It wasn't that bad.
It was until the last drink. He had it until the last drink.
I don't know, bro.
All mental though. Like, what's up, everybody? This is Don, your boy Don. I'm here with this episode 19 of Only the Real Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Full effect, almost at that 20. You know,
big 2-0.
I want to first of all say that. Well, no, actually, I want y'all introduce yourself before I go ahead and say
what's going on? It's your boy Young. You know what I'm saying? Brandon. Fat Nose Game. We in this thing. Haha. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's Ty. You know, I'm back. Trying to bring some energy. Talking that real shit. Nah, bro, I'm talking that real shit. Talking that grimy shit. That nasty shit.
Yeah.
That true shit.
Yeah.
And this episode 18.
And you know, as always, I return to
18 already dropped. Episode 18, sorry y'all.
Straight bookie. Let's do it. We only the real podcast. Don't ever forget without y'all there's no real episode 18. Baby. Let's get to it. Don't know what the name of the episode is. We'll figure that out later.
Alright, so I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody that watches the podcast. So support us, like, follow, subscribe on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, whatever your means are. I would like to get that follower number up. Excuse me, as well as our weekly viewership.
Almost at 300.
I said weekly viewership. I'm talking about like YouTube, the videos.
I mean, we should probably get the stats for like DSPs and stuff. I mean, you might be getting more views.
We might, and we support y'all if y'all go listen over there. But you know, we support everywhere. Even if you watch 5 minutes, we support it. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Starting off, we got what are we gonna start at today? Let's look at the docket where we starting at.
Look like it's music.
Yeah, let's get the music and then the serious shit out the way so we can talk about shit. Well, I heard an echo myself.
So was it Dre?
It was. I heard serious. Well, did he say? All right. So, music, new music drop. Some good ones. We got Reason, the TDE, Young King. See, I heard my echo again. And then we got Benny the Butcher. I mean, if you like hip hop, you should check out Benny the Butcher.
Yeah, a lot of people. I'm sure. Like,
was it Joe called Proof or some shit like that? Yeah, his album was hard.
T.I. dropped.
Shit hard.
Pause.
The Libra
the album.
Pause.
And then Dre, I didn't listen to it. It went under the radar, but your boy Party Next Door dropped some shit.
He actually put Persian Rugs on it, which I was surprised by, but that was interesting.
So is it like a new project?
That's about Party
some, like old throwaways.
It's
like a Drake thing.
Throwaways shit.
Old throwaways and leaks and shit.
So
right,
instead of having to go to Spinrilla and all that, you can just go to iTunes.
Oh, you pulled the Drake.
Did Ty Dolla $ign drop his shit yet, or is he about to drop it?
Nah, he ain't dropped yet his album.
Oh, T.I.
He did drop a new single. He did drop a new single though. I saw that. That went under the radar. I did see that.
I feel like Ty Dolla $ign always drops something under the radar and this shit just blow up out of nowhere.
Ty Dolla $ign said, "I've been doing all these features."
Though.
He said, "I've been doing all these features. Y'all niggas got me. Y'all seen his album list? Like he got
other features.
He got the Avengers on that shit, bro."
Yeah.
But shout out to my boy Reason.
Reason album is pretty tough. Like this is one of the.
It's definitely pretty flawless. Like
the top new and up and coming like young artist hip hop wise album.
Reason had that Boogie album, like how the albums were so good, but they gonna fall under the radar at the end of the year.
You think so? I think if they have the
right, because the music too real.
Yeah,
for most people.
That was a deep ass album.
And their album's not long either. They're actually good time. So like you can sit down and listen to that album multiple times, and it's like I said, it's flawless. Like I've started listening. There's a lot of songs. Like,
you said Boogie. You talking about everything? You talking about everything for sale?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
three niggas do that. Three niggas do that.
What?
Boogie, Reason, and JID. They make good conceptual
Spillage,
albums.
well, I mean that whole album.
I'm not talking about Spillage. I'm talking about his before that. DiCaprio 2. I'm talking about that.
DiCaprio 2 was hard.
His solo album. Like they make good albums that the timing is very well, but it's like really good to the hip hop fans. But then it's on fall.
A lot of niggas in Spillage Village too. My bad.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
They got their own sound too, for real.
Do y'all listen to Larry June?
Nah, I never heard of him.
Okay.
R&B artist?
No, rap.
Yeah, I sent some stuff. I never heard of.
He dropped the album called "Keep Going" this week. Really good.
If I listen to the first song, will I keep going?
He's part of. I mean, Larry June he's a part of that.
No, I said yes or no. If I listen to the first song, will I keep going?
Yeah, I feel like.
All right,
he's a part of that Taylor
Gang. You're saying it confident though. You ain't
Taylor Gang
confident.
Currency vibe. So if you fuck with like old Wiz Currency, like
I'm a Saba Smino nigga, so he don't fit my range. So
I think Saba about to come out with some shit soon too. Yeah, I did see him. Like, I see him a lot more.
He was making beats. That nigga he specifically on the
versus Dream
side.
EDE versus Green Day. Who you going with?
Oh, we're not about to do this again.
Yeah, no.
Who you going with?
We already did the matchups.
Who you going with?
I mean, can Ari Lennox sing with SZA?
Who you going with?
Yes.
Not if it's a verse. If we're doing verses, why would they sing together?
Well, they will be. Well, maybe
you said verses. You trying to just not pick. SZA will win that matchup because SZA's the bigger artist.
So maybe she should go against Sir or something. They don't got no other.
SZA is the bigger artist.
Yeah, but we talking about ability. We're not talking about star power, right?
I don't know.
Nah, but ability, we're not gonna measure ability to sing versus them putting on an album. Which one does better?
I thought he was just saying
SZA has the popularity, so she would win. But
I'm talking about. I thought you was talking about like battle royale. We get in the motherfucking ring, and hey, you spit something, I spit something. You sing something, I sing something. Like,
see, but then it's a difficult conversation because SZA makes pop music as well, or music that's deemed like the white culture likes a lot more than the R.
Yeah, I'm about to say R do more.
R is more Afro soul for the people.
Maybe that's not her matchup. If you want like matchups,
I mean, I get like they're the top, they're the two and top only female artists of their labels, but I mean, SZA's just like little next level compared to Ari. Two, if you're looking at the masses and who she sings for and what type of songs.
J. Cole is washing Kendrick up in a bathtub like he his son.
Okay, I wasn't gonna say exactly that, but I'm definitely saying.
He said in the bathtub.
You said J. Cole as well.
He said J. Cole is washing Kendrick up.
I don't really believe that because in my heart of hearts, there's no nigga who can go toe to toe with Kendrick Lamar that rapped ever.
But I think Kendrick would just rap. Out rapping you, not like giving bars, but if he come with like the control type of verse was tough. But honestly, if he didn't name drop in the song, like what we had talked about is so big, no. If he didn't name drop all them niggas and shoot a nigga's head.
You don't think Absol or JID could get him work?
There's no rapper on this planet.
You don't think JID could stand next to Kendrick?
No.
What?
Huh?
JID?
That's another nigga that can rap. Like
JID.
He also began about
Black Thought.
There's a couple people on each label that we tend to forget about. For example, like
Black Thought.
We gonna get
Sahara Prince.
No, let's take a second because we're gonna get off topic a little bit. Let me center us back. Now, you're right. I'm not saying JID can't rap, right? JID can rap. But JID cannot stand next to J. Cole, so why would I put him next to Kendrick Lamar? Boss and JID, like Boss is ahead of JID. You never heard Boss rap before, right? Are you serious?
Hold on. This is the first time we're ever doing this in the podcast, but
Wait, you don't think Boss can rap?
So you better be glad I wasn't. I was about to kick you, and it said if I kicked you, you can't join back. So I'm gonna let you live. I would never, in my heart of hearts, says that Boss can out rap J.I. motherfucking D. What in the hell are you smoking? What?
He said,
did you listen to
be honest, it might
Boss? I listened to Boss.
What was the name of the song? Down Bad, right?
You talking about Milky Way?
You Boss has so many more.
Yes.
You heard they verses.
You said Boss can out rap who?
He said Boss can out rap JID. Are you drunk?
Brandon said that. I said they're on the same level.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
Have you ever listened to Too High to Riot?
I think Boz makes better or easy sounding music than JID.
Boss is like the same level of rapping as Amine. Like, what the fuck?
Huh?
Yes.
But you saying that like that's bad.
I didn't say it was bad.
I'm saying you saying it like that. I don't like how you just said Amine names, but we're gonna put some respect on my nigga name, bro.
I'm not disrespecting Amine. I appreciate
I fuck with Amine
and everything that
I do too.
I don't feel like Amine is in that tier of rap. I feel like he's in that another wave of music.
That's why I'm putting Boss.
Nah, I think he was, but then this last album he showed niggas that he can rap. Y'all gonna stop clowning him with his little Sunny Up type songs.
Nah, Limbo was definitely tough. But you said Boss was on the same level as JID. What?
Nah,
I'll put it. You listen to Revenge of the Dreamer 3 as much as I did, and you heard their
verses on the same level as JID though.
All right, I'm gonna put it to you like this, Dre. Dre, I'm gonna put it to you like
he's not worse than
Dre. I'm gonna put it to you like this, and
I don't know why you saying niggas is worse, like they bad. Like, okay,
I'm not saying
JID is definitely the better rapper. Boz probably is a better song maker.
Oh no.
You don't think so?
If you go listen to the Spillage
Village, not listen to enough
JID.
JID. Go do your history.
You don't. Go listen to the Spillage Village album that just dropped.
We have different opinions, and that's okay.
Listen to that.
Yeah, that is okay, but I ain't gonna let you say a blanket statement and just think that's
what?
Okay.
Dre,
it's opinionated.
I'm asking you a question.
I'm gonna leave this conversation alone. When niggas start saying we have different opinions, that's okay. They don't want to debate about it, so we're gonna move on.
Because did you listen to the Spillage?
It's not about debating about it.
Drop?
Let's go to the next thing. What we got next?
Yo,
so we on music.
I'm putting it in the chat, bro.
Is Kanye West washed musically? Is Kanye West washed musically?
We don't know.
Yes, he is. I think so.
I don't know.
That new song he just dropped, I didn't even know it came out.
With the baby?
No, it doesn't have the baby on it originally. The original song is by himself.
Yeah,
I didn't know it dropped until I seen the baby record his verse and put it on Instagram. I was like, damn, this shit dropped like fire. He killing that. And the shit was only like a 10, 15 second preview.
I just heard the baby's verse. I never heard the whole song.
I went and listened to it. I mean, I just went and searched his name, but he definitely see, somebody just told me Kanye is ass. He is washed up, but this is a person who buys his Yeezys and supports him. But I mean, that's everybody, Ty. I'm not just talking about you. It's other people I know. But hey, musically, I think niggas washed up. So y'all can get y'all takes.
I still think he has a good ear.
When I say washed up, that don't mean I don't think he's incapable of making some good music.
I got what you mean. I know what you mean. Maybe you should just explain it by you mean washed up.
I think people just everything that Kanye puts out shouldn't be deemed to be good, and his stance will deem everything to be good.
Everything ain't been good since Jesus, so that was about 6 years ago. So trust me.
Nah, because because that album after uses Pablo wasn't bad.
No, that album was bad too.
No, it wasn't as bad as Ye. So don't do that. Yay,
I mean,
yay, whatever. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was terrible.
I mean,
was terrible.
The last album was terrible. To me was The Life of Pablo. Like that.
That's the last decent album.
That's the last good one. Okay, the one to me. All the other was just like okay, I guess.
And Life of Pablo wasn't even terrible. It just when you got previous works like he does, it's like, all right, now we see you not hitting that mark no more. You got like.
So can an artist? Jesus is King.
I clicked it. I did it at one time.
I mean, is the artist washed, or are we basing his latest music off what his best shit was? We do that with a lot of artists.
What?
So
you just said a lot of words, but that don't make sense.
Is he washed, or are we basing everything he has put out since his best work? Since then, are we basing off that? Like,
But don't that define if you wash or not? But you create good work and then you stop making it?
Because as time transition and artists and music changes and trends change, artists have to sometimes start to fit into a mode. So, for example, like Snoop Dogg, nobody gives a fuck about a Snoop Dogg album. Nobody gives a fuck about Snoop Dogg. But on his not
like the level of Kanye, which is why what he's saying does not make sense and does not correlate to Kanye West.
It does, because
Snoop Dogg is a bad correlation to Kanye West. That's terrible.
Musically, over time, your sound has to. Okay, T.I.'s last 2 albums have been more modern-based music than what he's used to putting out. So they've sounded good because he's adapted to modern style. I just think Kanye West hasn't adapted to the current style of music. So I'm not gonna say he's washed until I see that he's adapted.
But Kanye, how many chances do you get to adapt to the current style of music?
I was just about to say that.
The Kanye don't really have a gospel album, so I mean, I really don't.
Kanye always been in his own lane. If you
look,
we can literally watch his albums go great, good, okay. What the fuck is this?
I mean,
that's how you know they've fallen off. Like you see the decline.
I wouldn't necessarily as falling off. I think with a lot of his publicity stunts and shit like that, I think that's what changed people's ear to his music. And like Dre was saying, the transition of how music was changing has been different. But going back to Ty's original point, Kanye has been doing what was left, because you gotta remember when Kanye was doing that backpacks and polos rap and shit. When he was doing that backpack rap shit, nigga, gangster rap was hip hop. Like gangster rap was hip hop, and he was still up there with 50. You know what I'm saying? Like he still was doing his own thing, and he was still in the top tier of rap music. So I'm gonna put it like this. I feel like he's losing his touch. He got to do something that'll let me know, like, oh, okay, he still got it. I use a prime example of Lil Wayne, right? A lot of motherfuckers, huh?
I was thinking the same thing.
Lil Wayne is a prime example. A lot of motherfuckers from this generation will be like, Lil Wayne washed. But it's like, if you hear Lil Wayne on his last couple of features, you know what I'm saying, and songs, you be like, Lil Wayne ain't washed. It's just his style of rap is still in that, I guess, 08 to 2012. And it's
I wouldn't even say that. He just used too much auto-tune. Honestly.
Well, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like how he put his bars together, like it's still in that mode. Like,
ain't nobody complaining about the bars. Wayne can rap his ass. So I think the way he uses auto-tune and the way that auto-tune has progressed since, you know, his earlier trial albums like Rebirth and shit, he still does auto-tune like he's in that period when that's not the case anymore. So
I just feel like the concepts how he make. I just feel like the concepts of how he make music now is just not appreciated, because Wayne, I'll give a perfect example. Carter 5 was a prime example of him using the same format, but it's like the only reason people was, I guess, like responsive to it is because he changed the style of beats that he used. He used a more modern sound as far as like his beat selection. And then he used more like current references and slowed down like a couple of his references so that people can catch the bar.
I mean, and his Wayne, people going.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that the album that he originally made was for the time period that it was in. So when it got pushed back, I'm pretty sure he went in the lab and worked on a lot of it.
Yeah, because a lot of them songs on Carter 5 was leaked already like 2-3 years ago.
My last point on the topic. I feel like a lot of artists create their own lane that they be in. But when you go and you start creating shit that's not deemed good, or you put out bullshit, or you going through bullshit, you can't come out with albums that's in your lane no more, because you done lost that spot. Now you got to go and catch the new trend so you can solidify yourself again to be back in that space.
Catch the what?
For example, Jay-Z has been making like concept albums, and the way he raps has been that for years. He's a rap legend. He put out 444 in the midst of the trap era, and it still won Grammys. It still was this album because Jay-Z has been consistent in his lane for over a time period. It's never been bullshit with Jay-Z. He's never given you no bullshit. So Jay-Z can come out with a fucking album like 444 tomorrow. It's still gonna go and be one of the best rap albums because Jay-Z has not only created the lane, he has solidified his lane.
Saying it seemed, so just to be clear, I'm just for understanding, you saying
right.
He's
not in the like
because he switched lanes. He's not washed.
No, not that he switched lanes. He released albums like Kanye used to release the album and it sound like him, and you don't care about the current trend of music. You don't care if it's trap. You don't care if it's mumble.
Because it's him and his style, his lane.
And he's done that for so long. He's been consistent. It's him. He stands out. He's one of the artists you like. Oh, I got it. Like he's a superstar, so he can do that. But when you start doing the bullshit with the Trump shit, the MAGA shit, the slavery was a choice, when you start doing shit like that, and
you
then
stand out, but you don't stand out in a good way no more.
Right. The music, and then the music is trash around that. You lose that freedom that you once had musically. So now
that's why that's all to why I'm saying Kanye West is washed to some degree.
You're basically saying that his outside antics is diminishing,
and all the stuff that don't got to do with music is making his
just
music
diminishing. It's diminishing his star power, but
especially when the music is not good to back.
Right. Like if you're doing that and the music is nice, I'm not saying it's still right for you to do what you're doing and the music good, but if the music is good, niggas is like, oh, you're dumb as shit. Like I don't fuck with you, but your music, nigga, you've been doing the same thing, and you still got that.
Okay,
he can't. Like the music has been trash, and his antics.
So then it gets to the point that yes, we're saying he's washed. Going back to the original question, he's washed. He has to drop an album not on the same cusp as 444, but in that nature where he coming back.
Are we going this docket in order? My bad.
The music related shit.
That next topic is gonna be crazy. It don't matter because you about to give us a story, John. Like,
no, I wasn't.
Yeah, you about to give us a story.
I wasn't.
Talk about that one.
I wasn't.
What's next? Now we
can keep on the music people with the music shit, so we can go Sada Baby or Tory Lanez real quick.
I want to go Sada Baby because Tory Lanez is gonna take a little longer to talk about. So
let's go Sada Baby first. We ain't go all night.
But that's what I'm saying. But when we talk about it, it's not gonna be something you be like Sada Baby. Do I really give a fuck about that shit?
First of all, I wasn't aware until you just brought it up.
My bad.
I don't even know. Some of the viewers might be aware because I wasn't. So explain to them what happened.
Basically, I'm scrolling through Twitter. You know what I'm saying? I see trending Sada Baby. I'm thinking he dropped some music or they geeking about the Nicki remix.
I'm about to say he did drop the Nicki
with
remix.
The Nicki remix. So I'm like, maybe he trending because of that. Yeah. So I was like, okay. And I go and it's former tweets of him from like 2011 saying like being gay should be a sin. That was then he was like he wished he could put a roofie in one of his followers' drinks and rape them. I
saw that one.
That was crazy. He said he hates dark skinned people. He said he hates dark skinned people. With that one, I'm not supporting nothing, but to me, it's like, as black people, I feel like
finish telling us what else.
Right. So he said I forgot the other tweet, but basically it was old tweets from 2011. It's 2020, and you know how cancel culture do? They go and they find out what the fuck is going on, and they find a way to destroy a motherfucker at the top of their fame if they start to do shit that the public don't like. So, I just want to ask you guys how you feel about those comments and how you feel about the culture trying to cancel Sada Baby. Another victim of cancel culture. Not yet, but I don't think he will be. But
he won't be canceled. I mean,
not like
that. To say that his tweets weren't inconsiderate or ignorant, but in that time era of 2008 to 2012, 13, when niggas used Twitter to say anything and people weren't so oversensitive about things, I'm not gonna judge him. Everybody has a tweet or some wild shit we said somewhere in that time period, whether it's on Twitter or Facebook or people say
to
shit
another
on space or whatever. So I'm not gonna hold that against him. He apologized. I did see the apology on DJ Academic's page. He apologized. Said it was a long time ago. He's inconsiderate. I think he should be able to move past it because it's old. If he was to said this shit like a year and a half ago, it'd be a different story. You gotta, read the room. But
I just feel like you can't. My thing is this, and this is with anybody. It's not just Sada Baby. It's like address shit when niggas say it, right? 1. And 2, if it's in the past, bro, he said it, he acknowledged it. Let that shit go. Like that shit is so annoying. And then 2 is like a lot of times when it comes to like cancel culture, that shit wouldn't even be an issue if you weren't famous. You know what I'm saying? If you weren't famous, that shit would never be an issue. I say wild shit on Twitter all the time. And I promise you, ain't nobody like cancel Brandon.
Nah, you don't cancel. You can get drugged in the mud. When I said that shit about Chris Brown Rihanna after Tory Lanez made shit happen.
Yeah.
I was getting attacked. I was getting murdered.
Oh yeah, you was. I had to come to the rescue. I remember that. We was in the mentions going back and forth with motherfuckers. I even made a black woman apologize to me because she was wrong. That was the craziest shit.
That's a rare occurrence right there.
I was like, nah, y'all not about to gang up on my bands like that. Nah.
Yeah.
But no, just in all seriousness though, I think we talked about this on one of the episodes about like defining what it takes to, be canceled. But I just feel like when it comes to past shit, like you can't condemn somebody about some shit they did 6 years ago, 5 years ago. Now, if it was a year ago, that's relatively recent. That's relatively
like I said, read the room. Well, it's all about the times that we're going through. Read the room. You got to know that that's the wrong time to say.
I feel like if you're gonna go back, the furthest you can go back is 2 years. 2 years.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate, kind of, sorta, but I'm gonna also say how I feel. I do appreciate that he apologized and he owned up to what he did and he said it was a mistake. I'm not, every time I hear his name now, I'm thinking, damn, fag, that's how you feel? You gotta call somebody a fag? Is it sin? You trying to roofie somebody? Like, that's OC.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
I mean, some shit can be.
What the fuck going on in your head that you can type that? Regardless,
some shit could be for comedic purposes. Truthfully, I mean, I'm not saying it's right. I'm saying sometimes people.
He said it. Sometimes it be for comedic purposes, especially in that time era, 2012. I can see how he said that to be funny.
I'm not saying that when people say stuff like around 2013, 2012, 2011, like people put stuff on social media. I know after a while, like truthfully, nobody's going to scroll down in 2018 and scroll down to their 2011 tweet.
No, what people do is.
Let me finish first. Okay, especially if you growing into a star, you don't go and really pay attention to shit like that. Like you be like, oh, that shit old. Like nobody not about to go look for shit like that. But people, they want to destroy you if they feel like you a threat to society. Like my thing is for celebrities spend time apologizing and stuff for stuff they used to do. Why am I going to apologize you for who I used to be? That doesn't make sense. I'm apologizing to save face because at the end of the day, what fans, fans put money in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like celebrities, they have to go through that. They have to appeal to an audience. Regular people if I'm a rapper right now, for no reason.
Bro, if I'm a rapper right now and I'm trying to build my brand, I have no I'm not gonna doubt myself. I know I'm gonna blow up. I know what I can and can't do as me right now. So, because in the future, it might be somebody looking back at it. Just like, for example, if you're running for governor or something, they're going to look at your past. If you're trying to get a particular job with the government, they're going to look at your past. I know I have to keep myself on, not even the straight and narrow, do the right things to make sure when they look back, they know I'm the best person. I am the person for this job.
Which is true. But back in that time period, that era, you used to make sure that you didn't get locked up or you weren't doing any criminal activity. But freedom of speech, the same thing on Twitter. That wasn't at the top of niggas' list to make sure, let me make sure I don't say anything incriminating so years down the line they come back. Same thing, Kevin Hart. He didn't think, let me go. I didn't say anything incriminating, so 10 years later they come and crucify me. No, like
That's definitely true because I remember
I was definitely about to say something about Kevin Hart.
When I was in
it's just crazy. Like
because 2012, I was in the 12th grade. I just know
when I hear his name now, I'm like, damn, you trying to roofie a bitch.
I said a lot of crazy things back in the.
I said a lot of crazy shit, and when I was in the 12th grade too, and I like 2012, I actually almost got not expelled, but I almost got suspended from school for saying wild shit on Twitter, and somebody screenshotted it and sent it to my teacher and was like, he said this. And that was around a time where like cyberbullying started like taking off, and then now it's like a national issue. It's like motherfuckers been calling me nigger and porch monkey on fucking Modern Warfare forever. Like y'all niggas just now getting
at that age, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I used to be 11, 10 playing Call of Duty, getting called every type of name in the book. But I will say, celebrities have cancel culture. Regular people have that. Ain't this you? That's what regular people have.
Ain't this you who said?
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of motherfuckers on Twitter get the like they pages begin to boot because they'll be like, I never called anybody
This a real thing?
Of what?
They announced this T.I. versus Jeezy. That's happening?
Yeah.
Oh,
it might be happening. Well, subtopic. This is supposed to be for next episode.
My fault. We can talk about when it happened. I just didn't see you actually.
Wow. Yeah. So,
no, go ahead. Continue talking.
Okay, we'll whatever. I'll blank that out. But anywho,
no, you ain't got blank it out.
I've seen a lot of people on Twitter like they'll be like, I ain't call nobody a F word, being homophobic slur F word. I ain't call nobody that. And then all somebody got to do is take your username and type the word in right next to it, press enter, and every time you tweet it with that word in your shit, it come up, and then they just be like, quote tweet.
It's like the messages when you type.
Yeah,
when you type a word,
they be like, ain't this you? Ain't this you? Ain't this you?
Bro, to be honest, bro, who sits down and takes the time to scroll?
No, Ty. It literally takes 5 seconds. I promise you. Like,
I know that part. I'm talking about like you niggas just like this all day.
Some people do. Some people really do that. Some people have nothing to do but live vicariously through celebrities.
No, it's not. So I can't really explain it. I gotta like physically.
No, bro, I know what you're saying, but some people don't know how to do that. Some people literally will scroll and search.
Like there's times where I've gone through my old tweets and I'll like type in like if I search ass, I'm searching like to make sure because I've had a Twitter since 2009, so I be going through like, not 2009. Why I say 2009? 2011. My fault. I be going through my Twitter like, did I say something wild? And I went through it, and I remember I seen one tweet. I was like, did Betty White have a fat ass back in the day or some shit like that? Like, if I blow up,
what the fuck was I doing?
What was I thinking about? But that's a real question, though. I will ask that same question now. Did Betty White have a fat ass back in the day? We always see Betty White as an old lady. What she look like back in the day?
I feel like Morgan Freeman been old forever.
Facts. I just recently seen a young picture of Morgan Freeman. I didn't know who the fuck that nigga was. My whole life, Morgan Freeman been old.
Facts.
But I'm gonna put it like this when it comes to that whole cancel culture shit.
I do that. I just did that. I typed in my name at my Twitter name and then put space ass. And they show all the shit that.
What's the first thing you said that was related to
that
ass?
Popped up?
Yeah.
I called Dre football by your head ass.
What's the wildest shit?
Oh, I don't know the wildest shit.
I'm about to go.
Where the fuck is Dre? I ain't trying to look at this shit, but I don't want to move to this next topic without him. I'm gonna move to Tory Lanez. I ain't trying to be on it all night.
I can edit it. We good.
Nah, I ain't about to wait. We're gonna talk about something else till we get by.
Damn, I was on here talking about Lizzo covering her ass up on Twitter, and I was arguing with somebody. I swear to God.
I believe you.
When Lizzo showed up to the Lakers game dressed.
Oh yeah, we talked about that too.
I said, nah, bro. I get you trying to be comfortable in your own skin. I said, but you gotta chill.
One eternity later.
I'm moving to Tory Lanez, and I put on the docket his bodyguard came out. A audio file was released of Tory Lane's bodyguard who was supposedly there at the scene. The scene of the crime that night. Where he said basically him and Meg was arguing because Tory was supposedly into something with the other friend that was in the car, or flirting or something of that degree. Him and Tory and Meg's friend got into a scuffle while the gun was in possession. The gun accidentally fired off close to Meg's foot, and bullet fragments bounced into her foot, which kind of makes sense because she didn't have any broken bones. You don't get shot in your foot and it don't hit any bones. That normally doesn't happen. And if the bullet does go on your foot, normally stuff spreads, so it does hit some type of bone.
Wait, so Meg and her friend got into it?
No.
Meg and Tory was supposedly, I don't know. He said there was some type of altercation because Tory was supposedly flirting or messing around with Meg's friend as well.
Right, in the car.
So I guess stuff got called out. Everybody was drunk, so Meg got into it, arguing with Tory. And somehow the gun, I don't know, it was a scuffle with the gun between Tory and Meg's friend, the female. The gun went off and bullet fragments hit or grazed Meg Thee Stallion's foot.
Right.
Oh, okay. So basically, when she said she got out of the car and walked away, that never happened. This all happened in the vehicle.
She probably walked off to some degree, but that wasn't like
it happened.
That wasn't how it happened exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like that's exactly how it happened.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't sound like Meg just said, you know what, fuck you guys, and just walked off scot-free.
Maybe them two was scuffling, and then she was right there trying to break it up, and then she walked off, and then it happened because she get shit in the back. She got shot in the back of her foot, right?
I don't know what location of the foot, but I just believe that Meg did not just not do anything in that situation. Like, I'm not saying she hit or abused him, but she definitely didn't just say, okay, you know what, I'm removing myself from the situation and walked off. Right.
I don't know. It's interesting. And well, he was on live too.
Yeah, watching the live was. I'm not going to sit here and actually say whose side I believe, because in truth, the court is going to figure that out. And I know the court don't always go right, but they don't even fuck with black men. So Tory win this case, you should know like some of what he's saying has to be true, right? But I'm not going to take nobody's side, because at the end of the day, their stories came out. It just looked bad for Tory, because when she came out and said it, and he didn't really say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the time and period that we're in. He
explained why it's looking worse for her now. He just explained that Rock Nation hit him up like, hold up. It's going to be in your best advice to hold off on saying something about the situation.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, instead of like this, it just been like protect black women, and how she's like this big star for women also, like black women. That it just kind of seemed why when she came out and Tory wasn't saying nothing. But I mean, coming to light, him telling his side and everything that's going on, that was my thought process all the time. Like, I wanted to go on Twitter, like when you was arguing, like when you was saying what you saying, like about the Chris Brown Rihanna thing, I wanted to say, like, it's crazy how y'all won't even like let this man come out and say his side. It's only one side of the story being told, and it's from one person. It's 4 people in the car, so we're gonna believe one person out of 4 people in the car. One is your friend, and one is Tory bodyguard. So at the end of the day, if that's your friend, she gonna tell any side of the story to help you. And if that's his bodyguard, he gonna tell the side of the story to help you. So it's like it's a 50-50 chance. But guess what? Neither one of them came out and said anything.
Mm-hmm. This whole shit between them two is like a political campaign. It's like,
and then the nigga Tory keeps saying like he wants to be her friend and all that. And that's how you like, to me, you know what? A lot of women say like that's.
People say that's emotional sabotage.
Oh, that's in the sound of an abuser because emotional abuse. And I'm like, okay, even if that is the case, I don't see why a person who's trying to destroy your life, he's that nice to. Like, he's literally like, I don't want no problems with you. Like, you still my friend. I still got love for you. All that. Like, I still want to be friends with you. And it's like,
devil's advocate.
Like, nah, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of crazy. Like, what the
devil's
fuck?
Advocate, but he could be doing all that shit because he's scared he gonna get put away for a while. So,
but I wouldn't release an album then come out on live. It didn't say like he's walking.
It's just how you swing.
The crazy part is exactly what I said, bro. Like the best, like for some artists, the best way to express themselves or speak their pieces through music, and that's exactly what he said. The best way to express himself, especially with the date and things like that, and was through music. It was crazy to me how like he was saying all the shit that we've been saying, like niggas was fucking with me doing quarantine radio. Everybody was my friend. Everybody was hitting me up. Everybody wanted to be my friend. Then when some shit go wrong, you automatically like
everybody saying fuck you. Nah, you done. Took him off. Songs.
Yeah, I mean when we come out and hear that you shot one of the most hottest women right now, we don't hear from you.
That's not fair though.
I said when the story comes out that you shoot one of the hottest female artists and we don't hear from you, what are we to do? We can't automatically be like, oh, we support him. We don't know.
That's not what we said, Ty. That's not what we said, Ty.
I know.
We were saluting. No, we were saluting Tory because we thought Tory was busting back at the cops.
Oh,
that was the original story.
No. I thought he got arrested on gun possession because he was shooting at somebody.
I mean, not the cops, but he was busting back at some nigga was trying. That was the first story, and niggas was like, "Oh yeah, short niggas is winning." Shout out to Tory. Tory shit was going through the roof, and then it was like. No, it's the other way around.
Yeah, I remember we was in the group chat. We said that story came out. It was like,
no, that's not true. No, we couldn't get no shit
on foot.
Yeah, but my thing is, like I said a couple episodes ago, I wanted to see ooh, that nigga got heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
I go to
shit.
I don't know.
But no, that's why I was saying like they needed to take this to trial.
I mean, even in the course of it, you might not get all the truth.
Look, I'm at the point now. Whatever happens, bro. He go to jail. I'm sorry if he ends.
But what if they flipping like, all right, Megan, you getting accused? I mean, getting charged with this for this. And then we're gonna be like, what the fuck, Meg do?
I feel like the story plays out like Meg Thee Stallion said. Like you did not just get out of the car and not say nothing. Just
I'm saying like, are people?
I put it like this. I feel like in situations like this. There should be punishment for both sides. And what I mean by that is if he guilty, he guilty. But if Meg lying, she gotta serve some jail time. It's just like when
she might not necessarily be lying, she might not be telling the full truth.
But this is what I'm gonna say.
But that is lying to some degree when you're talking about somebody going to jail.
You're not telling the whole truth, you're not telling the truth. And it's just like when women, when some women, because not all women do this, but when some women lie on males and accuse them of rape, and then they end up being put away for jail, and then it comes out 10, 20 years later that they lied. Women should be locked up. You should be under the prison.
I think even when women lie, that niggas got hurt, niggas got gonorrhea, got some type of illness or something.
That's defamation of character.
Like telling like a woman saying that a famous nigga got herpes, like the Usher situation, is crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He killing his character.
And you see what happened to her.
Like that's crazy.
You see what happened to her. We ain't hear from her ever since, and she so-called got paid off. I think
that's crazy.
So, all right. So really, the next part of the pod that we were going to discuss was we were going to go into relation or correlation from last week's episode when Ty revealed an experience that was very can be traumatizing to some, or it's very disturbing and very important that we discuss. So, Brandon, do you want to kick off that conversation in terms of that? I
guess I can give like a disclaimer before we get into the topic, just simply because I edit the episode, so I have to like go back and watch everything. For like our listeners and our viewers, we take a lot of the matters that just deals with like mental health and just everything that falls under that umbrella. We take that very seriously. And so if it felt like to some people that we were making light of the situation or we were joking around, it's not necessarily because of the fact that we were trying to make light of it. It's just that we have a set schedule and we have a docket that we follow, so that we don't, go over the time that we utilize for the podcast. And at the same time, we don't, I guess, overwork ourselves, because that episode, the raw footage of that episode was about 2 2 hours and about 15 minutes. And so we was on the pod for a while talking about that. So making the jokes of that situation was kind of, you know, us transitioning into the next topic so that we can continue talking about it. We ended up having a meeting. And so after we, you know, discussed it as a unit, that's why we came to the point of bringing it to you guys and having the conversation on more of a serious tip, so that y'all can understand where we were coming from, but at the same time, kind of give some clarity as to how Ty was feeling, and give a generalized topic as to how some men have been, I guess, sexually abused when they were younger and may have not known it, or have been sexually abused and how they've coped with it. So that's how we're going into the topic.
Yeah. Speaking on that, I shared something about myself with, you know, the viewers, y'all may not have known when it came to, you know, what I said. If you didn't watch it, he'll show you. But I did say I had sex for the first time when I was 13. And when I turned, I think 14, it was this older lady who, you know, I guess turned me on the way and just touching me and shit. But I shared it because I was comfortable sharing it. I'm okay. I don't think it affected me long term in that way. I'm not sure. When we were talking about it, you know, you guys, well, Brandon asked me, was I okay with leaving it on the episode? Because he said when I was looking at it again, he was just like, wow, like it was a little crazy. It was a little wild. It didn't look right. I didn't feel right even watching it. So I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that I was okay with it being in the episode, that I didn't mind sharing that piece about myself. If you have been sexually assaulted, I do say step up to your parents, to somebody you trust, to somebody that you know that can support you. And if you're still feeling uncomfortable about it, I definitely think you should reach out to someone that you trust. But me, I'm okay. I'm always here to hear your stories or whatever the case may be. I just wanted to put a little light on that.
And it's kind of crazy that we talking about it because October is also Domestic Violence Month. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Domestic Violence Awareness.
Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so I've been seeing like a lot of women friends that I have share their stories online about, you know, being in domestic violence. I know those are two different situations that don't, you know, correlate, but just any types of abuse, finding somebody that you can confide in, whether that's a friend, whether that's you know, a family member or a significant other or somebody, it's just best to have those types of outlets to where you can talk about it. And the reason why it was brought up and it kind of like struck me because it's like, we talk about it as a community or just in general, we talk about sexual abuse and we really do like key in and magnetize and like focus on just women, but we don't necessarily talk about some of the sexual abuses that young men and young boys face. And it's not just all of the like the typical, oh, the little boy was touched by the priest. No, we talking about, you know, your mom friend girl that's been looking at you, you know what I'm saying, since you was like this and now you older and she looking at you sideways. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It's crazy because I remember a situation that happened when I was younger. It was around a time where my voice started to drop. And I remember one time I was at my mom's job and I answered the phone for her or something like that. She was doing call center work and I answered the phone and I like went through the call process like my mom normally do. And it was fine. It was easy. Boom, hung up the call. And one of her coworkers was like, ooh, I like the way his voice sounds. Da, 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 da. And like was like being playful with it. But my mom was like, don't ever say no shit like that about my son ever again.
But and I remember don't even look at, because we don't even look at it.
I promise. And I was like 13, 14. And I was like looking at my mom like, yo, why are you spazzing like that? Like it wasn't until I got older and I was like, yo, what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
What was you about to say?
No, I mean it's not necessarily, but like when you say we don't like as men, we don't understand it. It's just like when you like dealing with a relationship and you like in a relationship with a woman. Like, if you say I'm going out or I'm going to a party, there will be women there, but I'm gonna be with my friends. A lot of times women are not worried about you because they know, like your woman knows who you are. If she trusts you and y'all doing that thing, it's not you she's worried about. It's woman that she's worried about because just like as a man, you would never allow your girl to go a place with a bunch of guys because you know how dudes are. Women know how women are, so women have that certain keen sense about certain things when it comes to other women. Like certain shit to them, it's a radar. Like it goes off. So like that being your mother, like she's protective over you. So like certain small like that, you wouldn't pay attention to in that moment because you like, oh yeah, I'm bagging the older junk. Like you like, oh yeah,
I really wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
really
on your
wasn't.
mind, but your mother being who she is and living through life, like her being the woman in your life at the time, she knows like where that can lead. She knows where stuff like that can go. So it's like we didn't get that, but our moms did. Like they was on that shit early. Like nah, watch out, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't playing them type of games. So like you said, thinking then you like but as you get older, you start to learn like dealing with women in general, like especially if they care about you, they notice certain stuff early on. Like it's something that they get into. So yeah.
Don, did you want to say anything?
Oh, no. Real quick. I didn't get to touch on the topic, but like Time, Brandon are saying, anything that you've been through, whether it be sexual assault, rape, any form of abuse, from a partner or from a family member or from people in general, please don't be afraid to look out, like reach out to people, look for help because your problems, no matter how small the abuse, no matter how big the abuse, it is abuse nonetheless. Do not feel like you are alone and do not feel like you don't have an outlet to speak. There's always someone who's willing to listen and help. Do not ever forget that.
And side note, they have the National Sex Abuse hotline. If you Google search them, they have a number where you can be anonymous and call for any and every like
Friday
need.
I'm calling out. I'm bringing that.
So yeah.
So I ain't going nowhere. Fuck that. So I can turn over my niggas.
You gonna say that right now? Oh, man. Your manager gonna watch this and be like, "Oh, got your."
I'm gonna eat a dick, clown. They don't know what Friday is. All
right, let's lighten the mood a little bit. Before we go into another spicy topic, we can go random close friends on IG.
We went to spicy topic already?
Not really spicy.
We haven't done anything.
Okay, random close friends on IG.
How do you feel about when you get put into a random close friends or not random? You may know the person, but when you get dropped into that green bubble, or
I appreciate it.
That means you really
fuck with me. That means you really fuck with me, and if you really fuck with me, I really fuck with you. 9 times out of 10.
So if they put you in their close friends, you put them in yours.
We talking about just in general, right? I mean, it depends. I mean, you don't want everybody in your close friends. I mean, sometimes you want like certain stuff for certain people.
That is true. That should make multiple close friend circles.
Yeah, I'm not like if somebody like I have. Well, she and my close friends too, but she wasn't at first, and I know why I'm in her close friends because we cool. I just like it was shocking to see that there, but at first I was like, oh, I gotta put you in my close. Like it ain't like you know what I'm saying. Like sometimes it's not common courtesy. So.
Women will add you to their close friends because they want you to see some shit and pay attention to it. Yes. I done got put into close friends because they try and show me some shit, try and get me to see it, and vice versa.
I don't like when somebody dangerous place. Bro, don't put me in your close friend and expect me not to react. Like I'm going to. I might just say something. I don't know. Every time
That's a fact.
How about the
I
line?
don't. I shouldn't react.
I should
I've
react.
never
I
been
should
put in
react at all. Yeah,
I've never been put in a close friends where they was doing wild shit. That has never happened to me yet.
I not posting no like.
I've been in somewhere
pictures,
it's
no
been
videos,
wild shit or Snapchat. Been added on Snapchat where some wild shit
Snapchat.
going on, but
yeah, I definitely.
Snapchat is like the same
past.
thing. It's just not close friends, but people add close or certain friends on Snapchat to see certain things. But I don't see close like wild shit on.
But it's like if you gonna add me to your close friends,
about sex or something, though,
put some like spicy shit in your close friends.
But most people don't want to see ass and twerking and all types of.
I'm not talking about ass and twerking. I just need to see some.
I know, but most time, 9 times out of 10, that's the spicy shit that people offer.
That's true, but some people also
a lot of sexual posts. They be like, "Move right now," and it'd be a picture of a girl getting head or sucking dick or getting fucked. And they'd be like, "Move right now." Well,
I see somebody get their ass beat on their close friend. That was funny as hell.
I feel disturbed. I'd rather see some ass and titties than see somebody getting beat up.
That's very true.
Ass and titties, ass and titties. She got ass and titties.
But yeah,
we don't objectify women here.
Put my face
Side question.
45 double D's.
Side question. Because I asked this on
F's.
Chill, yo. I asked this on Twitter, right? And niggas was like going crazy. Well, my other niggas. If the government hacked your old Kick account.
Saying that dumb shit you said.
If the government hacked your old Kick account and they broadcast like all of your messages, how you feeling?
It's a couple dicks in there. It's a couple dicks. Pause. Not other niggas' dicks. My dick.
Wow.
It's a couple dick pictures.
It's too late.
It's too late. We know what the preview is now.
Oh my god.
You a sick nigga, bro. You on a run right now. Last week.
Yo, what?
Multiple niggas' dicks in your Kick, bro.
What? You get niggas' dick pics in your Kick?
No. Listen. I'm saying it's a couple like dick pics of me. Like I'm saying that's what that would be in there. Like
so
I don't really do the
niggas dick pic.
No, I was.
You was heavy on the dick pics. All right.
I was sending them to like I was in middle school, so in middle school I was sending them to the bitches in middle school I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? They wanted them, so I was like, all right, here you go. I want, you know what I'm saying? That's middle school shit though.
I ain't gonna lie. The 90% of the news that I got when I was younger came from Kick.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is wild. And like we really girls been grown in middle school.
You got a Kick. Immediately, if she asking you for the Kick, bro, you know you getting news, bro. That's how it went.
Yeah, I got. Bro, Kick might get me in trouble.
Nah, bro. If she asks you off rip, no.
Yeah, I'm getting in trouble. Look, we used to really be on Kick though, like group messages and stuff.
We said that was the original iMessage before iMessage, because niggas didn't have iPhones.
Group chats, bro.
Niggas didn't all have iPhones. I used to be in like 10 different Kick group chats.
Facts.
I remember you used to get put in random joints with random people sometimes, just be talking, or random shorties in your area or something, and niggas and like y'all just mingle and link all type of shit, bro.
We was on Kick time. We was on Kick heavy shit.
Like, I don't want Kick to be.
You gotta let everybody know we balling. Man, we gotta hit 3 different Kick messages.
Is Kick still out?
I'm about to look.
I think so.
You can add up to 100. You can add 100 plus people. I think they said.
I'm about to get back into that and stuff. But yeah, back to the topic at hand.
What was on Close Friends?
Yeah, Close Friends now.
All right, so let's go ahead. All right, so what? Should men get waxes?
Yes.
I seen on Twitter some niggas said they get waxes on their genital area, and unless I'm a porn star, keep it 100, I'm not getting a wax. Like I told y'all,
it seems like women be hurting.
I do have this incredible invention. It goes by the name of Manscaped. I have the Power 2.0 Manscaped. Come fuck with your boy.
You
very
upgrade?
Good tool. Nah, I just actually had the 3.0. I didn't buy a 3.0 because it was cheaper to get the 2. Nah, you lying, bro. Not about to do that. Come on, bro. We faithful. But yeah, so No, I'm not getting a wax. But
go ahead, wax them balls, home.
Nor do I like for my balls to have like balled up nut hair and shit. So
we got a DM from a woman named Amanda and Only the Real chat. So
it's a fake porn page.
Oh, fake porn. Oh, they said like
they want you to sign up and Cam Soda.
Would you like to see my hot ass on Cam? Click here.
Hey, go ahead, bro.
On God, that's how they be.
Yeah, but
bro, get your balls waxed, bro.
No,
wax is pretty good. I mean, I think men should get waxed. I mean, if you don't shave regularly, then don't get a wax. Like to me, a wax is like when you take care of yourself regularly. Like,
well, if you get a wax, you can't shave regularly. You can't shave at all because you get to let your hair grow.
But that's my point. Like, if you the type of nigga that I sound stupid because I'm about to reverse my statement, but I feel like if you're not the type of nigga that shaves consistently, I meant to say this. If you're not the type of nigga that shaves consistently or you like trim down there, you should go get waxes because that's going to clean you up. That's going to get you out the way for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. Because pubic hair actually doesn't grow back super fast. For some people, I ain't going to say that. I mean, for me, it don't grow back fast. I know for other niggas, they be Jungle Book yesterday.
Wait,
cut their shit. Jungle Book.
So you know this?
No, damn, that sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
You know how
that
niggas use it. Oh my God.
No, all right. So what I'm basically saying is like I know hair grows differently in areas because no funny shit. My doctor told me about it because I asked her about it. I was like, do all men genital hair grow the same? She's like, no, some of them grow faster, some of them grow, some of them take a longer time to grow. She's like, you are in between. She's like, if you were to get like a wax, yours would grow back super slow. But if you were to like just shave and trim consistently, it will grow back super fast. I was like, oh, okay, so you like training it like your hair. So yeah. Waxes are good, they're important. All they do is make your dick hard though. Like once they start doing it, like your dick's gonna stand up. I've heard that from other women who went and got waxes and seen men get waxes too. So they like dick stand up. So don't think you're gonna be in there on soft. You're not gonna be in there on soft.
You say you seen men get waxes too?
No, I said.
You definitely said some wild shit. Nah, bro.
I said women have and they've seen men like they've been with a partner seen them get waxed, and they say the only thing that really does is make their dick stand up. Like their dick is hard through the whole process. So you're not gonna be able to go in there on soft and stay soft. That's okay. I mean, it's getting crazy in here. I gotta shut the fuck up.
All right, so how do you tell someone you don't want them to spend a night? Simple. Get the fuck out. I don't feel like being bothered. Talk to you tomorrow. I mean, it depends. I gotta get up early in the morning.
I mean, it depends on the situation.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just leave up. Just wake me up when you gotta go, and I'll leave.
And I'm like, nah, I gotta get up too early. I don't want to inconvenience you, baby. I'm sorry.
That's when you're supposed to have a code with your man. You send him like the little emergency emoji.
Call me,
bro. Facts. He call you like, hey, bro, I need you, bro. Some shit going on.
Bro, you say you got an accident. What hospital you at?
Bro. Hey, I need you right now.
I gotta go.
Yeah, I gotta go. I can stay here. No, I don't want nobody in my house.
No, it'd be funny if a girl with you. Be like, oh my God, is everything okay? I'll drive behind you to make everything okay. I'll drive with you.
No, it's cool. It's too late at night. I don't want you doing this by yourself.
Nigga be like, code 18, code 18.
Yeah, I'd be like, Brandon. I said, Brandon called me. He said, what's up? I said, nah, Brandon, you get on the phone. I'm about to leave real quick. He said, all right, damn, my bad. I started laughing. Yes, you did.
I did do that.
Oh,
when she was talking,
I said, Brandon, call me, bro.
I remember that.
I did that one time with somebody too.
Because this girl I was talking to was trying to get me to stay overnight. I was like, bro, I'm not trying to spend a night, bro. Because we had just had like a little kickback or something. And
he said, no, I just want you to be on the phone real quick, bro. I just need to leave.
Like, bro, I gotta leave, bro. I was like, bro.
Bro.
Get back on the phone. Just be like, bro, you need me, bro. I forgot what he said. He made up some shit.
I was like, bro, I need you to come get me, bro. I'm stuck.
I was like, bro, I'm on my way.
How would you tell somebody not to stay the night? You don't want them to stay the night, Dre?
Well, it depends on the situation. Like, it depends on, like, all right. Basically, if I'm messing with a woman, because 9 times out of 10, it's a woman that I'm messing with, and she's over here.
So what about that one out of 10?
What about that 1 out of 10?
One time you messing with a man? Bro, what is
everything I'm saying tonight, y'all just gonna turn it. So I'm gonna let y'all get y'all jokes.
You're saying it.
No,
you said 9 times out of 10, I'm dealing with a woman. So
stop being
one time out of 10, you dealing with a man.
It's probably gonna be a woman over here chilling. I mean, I can hang with my homies, and sometimes niggas be like, "Yeah, bro, you mind if I crash?" Nah, I do mind if you crash. Get the fuck out the house and go home.
But you will tell us that though. That's different.
But I'm saying that's the 9 out of 10 when my homies, not no nigga I'm fucking. I'm not fucking niggas anyway. But if it's a woman that I'm involved with, like we talking or something, and like
not with the nigga that's my friend.
It depends on what she coming. Like if she coming over to chill, then I'm gonna be like, damn, it is getting a little late. You know, I got work in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to have to get up like morning. So you know what I'm saying? I think it's best we call it a night. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? If she coming over here to fuck, and then she get in that mode, like after you lay a good dick down, like you fucking shot her, and she be like, oh, you going to sleep? Oh, I'm trying to go to sleep too. Nah, bitch. No, we gonna call you a lift, and you gonna get the fuck out of my house. That's
like, I'm woke. I'm awake.
Yeah, I'm woke. Like I will hop out the bed, put everything I had on before we got in the bed on, and walk you to the door butt ass naked and be like, have a good night. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't stay.
I'm jazzing though. I don't kick bitches out. If I ask somebody to spend the night, bro, I let them stay.
I don't kick bitches out. See, that's the problem. See, my brother, you're being misogynistic. They're not bitches. Okay. They are women.
I'm sorry.
They're not females because females relates to a broad spectrum.
I don't kick women out. I lay the good dick down and I let them spend the night and I let them cuddle a little bit.
What? Shut the fuck up.
Lay good dick down, let them stay.
But that's
woman. Why is it a problem for us to like other women pictures and tweets?
Hold up, before that, how come they can call us they niggas, but we can't call them our bitch? I'm not your slave.
Bitches.
I'm not your slave. Why can't you be my bitch if I'm your slave?
But right, because women.
Oh, like that's my nigga.
Or like when you call it like those my niggas. You can't say like that's my bitch. Like you can't say that. Like that.
Why? Why?
See, but bitch is one of them words that only females can use. Women can use with each other.
Well, women, yeah.
Oh, my bitch is about to pull up. These my bitches right here. My bitch is right over there. They do that.
Some women like when they nigga be like, yeah, this my bitch right here.
Some women into that. Some women don't mind that. Yeah, me and my bitch, we got a lot of rapper women actually like that.
This my.
I mean, yeah, because they like the lifestyle.
Me and my bitch took a little dip.
I feel like women have a problem when we like stuff. Especially if we're messing with them.
That is the fucking purpose of fucking Instagram to like fucking pictures.
But listen. I don't speak for all. I don't.
Some women got a problem. We like every picture. If a shorty we know she posts a picture 3 times a week, and we liking every one of them jerseys. Her pictures is like really.
I mean, what would you think if she liked the nigga pictures like that? I mean, like, what would you think?
First of all, I
don't give a fuck because I don't want to follow my significant other on
women. That is the dumbest shit ever. I know that's dumb as hell. If I like 6 pics of an Instagram model who, 1, I'm never gonna see her motherfucking ass ever in life. 2,
what about the one you're gonna see? Fuck the Instagram model. Fuck the celebrity. No, those don't count because women really.
What about the fine ass female that you follow? No. But what about the fine ass female that you see that you can see that you know?
I mean, that's different. That's where the issues mostly rely.
That's where insecurity comes in.
Like women let you slide with celebrities and women who are famous because it's like, oh, I'm not worried about that. You're never gonna see them. But women who you are in closer proximity to or that you can get closer to, that's when those issues arrive. Because they're like, oh, you can get close to this bitch. You got a coworker
or something, or a friend from college or something that you still like the picture. I keep up with y'all. Your girl be like, yo, why you be liking those pictures that much?
Exactly.
You do flirt neutral emojis. So
you commented. Why you comment under the picture?
Okay, all right, but you don't comment. Hold on. Either you
it's certain emojis you can use though when you're in a relationship. You can't use
the flame emojis. Use the flame
or the money bag emoji.
Money bag, yeah. Those are flirt neutral emojis.
100 is fine.
100 is real.
Anything that got a heart in it or something.
Or the syringe. You use the syringe emoji.
Yeah, if y'all close, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, you can't use nothing with a heart. No heart eyes, no pink heart, no blue heart, no purple heart, no nothing. No heart, nothing. Anything with a heart.
Dre on Instagram unliking shit.
The little blow kiss thing where Little blow kiss jump, you cannot do it.
I just created a new term.
Hey, bro.
Emojis.
Hey, let's start using one emoji that niggas don't use for real.
Instagram is a lot easier to get with because you are the only person that can see your likes. Like you can only go into your profile and look at your likes. Now,
I am so glad Instagram took that shit the fuck out.
If your girl is like, you know what I'm saying, your girl has your shit, she
might but if she follow a neutral person of yours and she see that the same person keep liking your picture,
it'll pop up
show the top. It'll show the top.
Your name and others.
Like people.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. Like if you can't get caught liking, you can't get caught liking. Don't get caught liking. Like in space.
Bro, you can like whatever you want.
No, because this is what I'm saying. But you gotta think about your girl.
Is worse though. What I learned from having
Twitter is worse. Twitter is 1,000 times.
If you like it, you can really go to their name and go to their like.
Facts, because when somebody likes them on Instagram,
other social medias, it make your relationship 10 times better. Just don't follow each other.
Hey, I'm gonna start using the tornado.
A lot of people contradict that because they feel like if we're going to be in a relationship and we're going to have that trust between us, then I should be able to follow you. You should be able to follow me with no problem.
You should, but if now you're insecure, you're gonna get upset about me liking a fucking photo.
It's rules to that.
Over me doing that, bro. We got to step, bro.
It's rules to that, and yeah, man.
But no, Twitter is 1,000 times worse because Twitter is for the ops. You'll like a picture and it'll be like Dre Boogie like this picture, and then you go.
It's hard to see likes though.
Well, because Twitter never used to show likes as much.
Yeah,
they get retweets. Now they show a lot more likes
on the timeline.
They show likes now. They didn't
likes show on the timeline now.
It depends on your who you follow, because if you follow a lot of people, you can like a lot of women's pictures and get away because it's lost in the timeline for people.
Yeah,
now,
but
if you got a small sample size, it pops up. Like it pops up.
It never used to pop up on the timeline. Now it pop up. Period.
Or it's like this person retweeted and like
the only time you can see it is only when it retweet. Now you like a picture. You
can't
like some porn on there because it's gonna show that it's gonna pop up on your shit. Somebody like some porn. And that's still
all this to say. Stop being insecure about the likes.
And also, ladies, I'm not gonna keep. Ladies, I'm not gonna keep leaving you out because last week we talked about a certain topic about clits and shit. And, why women was on my ass about it. Don't give a fuck. But I'm not gonna sit here. We're not all gonna sit here. As men, we're not saying that we don't feel a certain way about you liking certain posts or nothing. We're not saying that. But our point is, social media is for that, to see and like, to what I'm saying. It's literally
we get an unlimited amount. We can use them.
Like it's not nothing against y'all. Like I'm not saying I'm gonna like 1 million of these women's pictures, and I'd be like, you don't need to assume, oh, you like that style of woman because that's all you like. I've seen 1 million of these bitches likes that you like. Well, truthfully, I'm with you, and I've been with you, so it don't really matter if that's what I like.
I'm pretty sure y'all seen other niggas dicks and other niggas shirtless pics and all this other shit, and y'all still with us. So
and you like that, like that's something that you like. It's appealing to you. That don't mean that's what you want. So
you might want it, but you can't obtain it.
If you ever follow a majority,
if you want another nigga, no matter what, if any woman want another nigga while she messing with me, please leave me and go be with that nigga. Or if you can't get close to that nigga, don't touch me. Don't even say
this. I'm gonna say this, right? If you follow a majority,
respectfully,
woman-based, if you have a majority woman-based following, right? On your Twitter. I've seen this multiple times. So women, y'all cannot come at us left. Anytime there's a thread of niggas in gray sweatpants, every woman, every woman on my timeline,
they like lions around dinner
and over. And
hey, Don, watch out, bro.
Y'all go through the thread to see what the woman
Don,
say.
chill out.
Y'all be going through the thread to like try to like see the perfect posture, how you should set up your dick print.
He's a freak, but I do
the only time I put it like this.
But on God, if you ain't never go through to see what women saying about the dick pic,
I'm gonna keep it 100. I like seeing the comments and women be saying some wild ass shit,
and don't you be like, damn, if I put a picture out there, funny. I know I can get that type of energy. If I'm
not that. I'll put it like this: I'm brave, but I'm not brave enough to, You know what I'm saying? I'm working with a monster. You feel me? I feel like I'm working with a monster, but I'm not gonna put that shit on social media. And
I'm not saying I'm gonna put it out there, but if I was a hoe and I ain't
if
having
I was a hoe
situation
like
with
that,
female
yeah,
that
I would do
love,
that shit once. You know what I'm saying?
If
I
I
would
had
do
all
no-
it
it
takes
I
is
ain't
once.
Women
I
do
ain't
be
no
tripping though.
self-respect.
No, I won't put that shit around my
if
house.
you go through a thread like that, women memes be 10 out of 10. They videos be 10 out of 10.
It's like we be when Titty
It be
Tuesdays
funny
and Wagging
shit.
Wednesdays be out. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
be in them titty
You
threads.
said what
Tuesdays, I be all in
Wagging
Titty-
Wednesdays.
Wagging Wednesdays.
Oh.
They
I
be
be
showing
all
them
in them
fat ass
threads.
cloppers, niggas. I be like, oh my
Hey.
god, ass fat as shit. Oh, put my
Hey.
tongue all in that shit. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm tired of being fake
Was
on
it
this fucking
eggplant?
podcast.
Y'all remember that shit?
I'm in every Titty Tuesday thread. I'm in all Wagging Wednesdays thread.
Y'all
Anything
remember?
I gotta do
I ain't
with
gonna
black
lie.
women,
I'm
Y'all
I'm in
remember when
there.
that shit
I'm
went
liking
viral
the
though?
I'm liking the thread comments. The other females is doing shit, putting shit up there.
But
Tired
no,
of us,
I'm liking
tired of
all
us
that.
doing this.
real
Tired of
shit,
protecting
though.
people's feelings. I'm in there. I like that shit. Them titties look good. That
Right.
ass is nice. I want
I
to see
look
that.
forward to Tuesday and Wednesdays.
But do y'all remember? Y'all remember when that shit went viral on Twitter? Well, all the every woman on Twitter was retweeting that eggplant Monday shit. It was all down niggas threads, bro. And I follow majority women on Twitter, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to. I got off Twitter for
Bro,
like
that shit was trending on Instagram too.
It was trending on Instagram too, but it wasn't.
And my dumb ass didn't know what the fuck was going on.
It wasn't the wild shit though.
And I
searched it up.
and I was like,
Twitter had the wild shit. Instagram.
And I had to pray. I had to pray to God because I felt like my sexuality
I
was
got on
taken
Twitter.
from
All
me.
I'm saying is like women.
I did that a couple times.
I felt gay as fuck that day.
It was like hashtag Drake or some shit. I was like, oh, Drake dropped music. Christ, the hashtag. It was dicks.
I fell for the Safari situation. I felt gay as shit that day.
Yeah.
I fell for the Tiger situation.
I fell for the Tiger shit. That was crazy.
No homo, bro. I shouldn't have seen the celebrity niggas dicks, bro. But I fell for it, bro. And that shit scarred me for life. You want to talk about being scarred and traumatized? The internet traumatized me by making me see another black nigga dick. Like that's crazy.
Want to see that shit, bro. That shit.
I don't want to see that shit.
Not at all. I thought
Absurd.
Tiger dropped music or something.
Or I got a sex tape or something, not like a. And then I should have fucking listened to my instincts and not. When you see the little GIF emoji, the little picture where it got the Pokemon jump with the shadow of the. Yeah, the jump with the Pokemon looking up is like shadow of the dick print like all over like covering his face. I guess I should have known. Oh, this is pertaining to Tiger's dick. So I shouldn't have looked.
Yeah, you should have known.
That's sick. That's sick. I need to pray.
Oh, you were wicked.
Yeah, I need to pray. Okay, so we're gonna go. Do we need to talk about some of this mission? We'll talk for a minute.
Oh,
I don't know if I want to talk about that second point. I
mean, we could talk about why they want to push for monogamy when they don't want to have sex.
Explain.
Oh no, I got this.
Lead us in.
I was saying this on Twitter too.
There was a topic by a viral YouTube couple that
they're married.
They're married now, but they came up with the question.
They have a podcast.
Side note. Shout out to Miss Baskerville, Katara. You know what I'm saying? I gotta shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Because you was the one that gave me the idea. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying?
Why is nigga talking about some?
Anywho,
trying to go a little sexy voice and shit.
Anywho,
proud of you.
Anywho, whatever.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh my god. Anywho,
do you boo boo?
You got it.
Y'all gonna let me finish? We're gonna get into this.
I like one more the future in the past. Hey, I'm sorry.
Anywho, so the husband asked the question, why is it
little attitude off?
You got hit it with you.
None of them bitches I'm better than. Hey, go ahead.
I'm gonna wait.
I'm sorry, bro.
Let me know.
Yeah. You started it.
I didn't start shit.
Hey, that nigga Drake told us something. And all I can say is I'm so proud of you. Drake Drake is a simp. We ain't gonna talk about that, but go ahead. Drake is a simp. Go ahead, B.
I can give you 8 inches. He can't even give a good 6. He can't even give a good 6. That's OC.
Say you got a big dick. No, you ain't packing it.
He was a freak, bro.
Tusi, why did you say that, bro?
And then he talk about the. They talk some. Oh, nah.
Bro, all right, going back to the topic, bro.
I'm slapping it.
Come on, bro. Get back on topic, bro. All right. So, anywho, the husband, he brought up the topic. He said, "Why is it that women push for monogamy so much, but when they get into the relationship or they get into the marriage, they don't want to have sex, or they look at sex as a chore?"
Job.
That was. I'm not even gonna lie. When I first seen the video and he said that shit, that was some like mind-blowing shit because it's facts. Now granted, when it comes to marriages, we have to take into account that, you know, women have to you know, you got work,
men have to also work.
Kids. They have kids.
They both take care of kids, right?
They both have kids.
But the woman have.
The woman has the child.
Okay, got you.
It has the emotional and physical and chemical imbalances that come with having the child. You know,
to be honest,
well,
men deal with it as well.
No, but we're not gonna say that. We're not gonna do that. We don't put shit out our stomach, so we ain't gonna do that.
But
they don't go on our belly, but we do experience it. Why like try to be there?
Why are we talking like okay? So the question is why?
Let him finish. Let him finish first before you get there.
Because having kids technically, like we shouldn't even cross that topic. Because why does that even matter? Because you don't be pregnant forever, right?
What?
Yeah,
no, but that's still a life-changing experience, though.
I was saying
that
pregnancy.
We can never and all that type of stuff. Just a lot of long-lasting effects that can happen to a pregnancy.
Things that changes the woman's psyche. You got chemical imbalances that might turn them completely off. Like you have all those resulting factors. So that is like it is true to what he was saying in an extent, but it's like even in relationships, I can only speak for relationships because I ain't married. I don't got no kid. You know what I'm saying, but I've been in relationships where, like, me, if I'm in a relationship, I'm trying to be monogamous. I find my girlfriend attractive. So when I see my girl, like, I'm ready. You feel me? Like, I'm ready all the time. And it's like, if we get to a point where my girl's like, you know what I'm saying, I don't really want to have sex, or like, it's getting to the point where, like, the vibe is coming off that
you only want sex,
or you know, it's like it makes you feel weird because on one hand, it's like you want me to be monogamous. So it's like I only want to have sex with you, but the frequency of how much I want to have sex with is too much for you. But then if I was to drop back and go have sex with somebody else,
so no, the problem. That's how I feel as though when you in the dating stage or courtmanship with somebody, like you got or courtship, I'm sorry. It's important to match or find somebody who matches your sex drive as close as possible. Because some people are content with wanting to have sex 4 or 5 times out the week, every day. Some people, once they get established in a relationship, are okay with just having maybe once a week, twice a week, depending, or having good weeks. Like I know me, sometime I might go through a stretch where I have 3 times a week, 4 times, and it might be.
You might be in a drought for like.
It might be not even a drought. We just be
like
chilling.
one time out the week.
I can literally go see my girl right now and then like literally lay down, and I might want to have sex when I get there. I just go to sleep. Like it's not like I'm gonna wake her up. I'm pressed for it. Like it's fine. Some nights
it's about compromise. It's about compromise.
I'm not pressed for it no more. That don't mean I don't want it, and I know vice versa. Like just because she's not pressing for it, she don't want to do it sometimes, doesn't mean that she doesn't want it. You get comfortable. You get tired. You really just want to lay down and just.
Especially like somebody. Both of y'all work all day. Both of y'all deal with this shit all day. You sometimes just want to come in and chill.
Sometimes I enjoy, like, you know, I'm a sapiosexual sometimes. I get aroused by the intelligence talking to someone, talking to that person more than actually sticking my dick in their vagina.
But what we will say is we're not gonna
play games all day.
We're not gonna put ourselves in a situation where we're doing we're not consenting sex because
I ain't losing Monopoly yet, but that's a long ass game.
It's a long ass game. Uno is a cheating ass game.
Are we talking on topic?
Like Connect Full.
No, we still talking about like sapiosexual, like connecting with a woman's mind and intelligence.
Like, I'm saying like I'm saying
we
like,
hear
in those
you.
situations, a lot of women was commenting up under the post, and they was saying like, well, they feel like it's a double-edged sword because they don't have the sex drive, but
Girl, you all right?
they're putting themselves into situations to where they're having non-consensual sex, or they just doing it to keep a partner satisfied. So it's like it's really like a flip side on both ends. It's like on the woman's side.
I'm pretty sure a couple men have felt like that too.
But
About
flip
their
side,
wife.
I felt like
shit
that.
I don't want
I
to do.
felt like that before.
I do shit I don't want to do. Why can't you do something you don't want to do?
Well, are we talking about married couples or are we talking about people who've been in relationships?
This is relationship. I've had this happen in my relationship before. Like,
I can only speak. Well, okay.
Well, the question was like a monogamy and then going into a marriage situation.
Oh, okay.
Us to get married, but then when we get married, y'all don't do some of the things that like
we got married for, or that you wanted me to be monogamous for.
Yeah.
I get where dude was coming from in the video, because you know what I'm saying, it's like, you know what I'm saying, you don't want me fucking nobody else, you don't want me having sex with nobody else, you want me looking at nobody else, cool. So now we're exclusive, it's me and you. So I got all this sexual energy, and drive, you know what I'm saying.
If I want sex 2 times out of the week, but you're not willing to give it but 2 times a month, then we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, because you want me to be,
and that sounds bad to say that though.
And I'm not, and everybody can sit here and act like sex isn't an important part of relationships. Everybody can sit there and say, well, it's not really about the sex, because sometimes people will be really in love, and if the sex is whack, they'll work with somebody to get them the way they want them. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people stay in relationships.
Because some people don't know unless you tell them.
Right. So
and I got a point to go after what you're saying though, Joey. Go ahead. I got a point.
But like shit like, and it's like shit like that happens. Like everybody can act like they don't like being pleasured, but like when you decide to have sex with one person consistently, it's for a reason, obviously. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I feel like, well, I don't know if this is gonna be included in the episode, but Ty was saying earlier about the soul tie shit. Like every time you have sex with somebody, it's like a tie. I feel like if you're if you're courting somebody and y'all come to the point where y'all become exclusive about sex, like monogamy and shit like that, then that's cool. And it's like now that like if she is like a little hesitant, like she not giving you as much sex now that y'all in a relationship versus when y'all was just messing around, that's kind of weird. Like,
but do you think women believe us for that though? Because honestly, I've been like that. Like
there have been women who have left their husbands because
once you've been with somebody for a certain number of years, the first couple months or even the first year, you having sex a lot. Like you just going through that. But once you've been with somebody so long, sex is like not the first thing that's on the mind.
Yeah,
like,
it's not.
There's nothing wrong with that though.
And when I'm with you, I don't. Honest to God, I only want to have sex with you probably like 3 or 4 times out the week, if that. It might be weeks where we go 2 times a week. And my sex drive is not.
You said a lot.
It's not top tier. Like,
it depends on how we doing. If we chilling every night, some wine involved, we having a good time, I ain't got no problem with it.
Every night we chill, every night we go to sleep next to each other, I'll lay out with you, but I will not have sex with you every night. And you'll get 2 or 3 days out the week with me, max.
I guess
unless I'm having a good week and I go like
I ain't gonna say max. It just depends. Sometimes we both having a good the energy just be there sometimes.
But if you have every night though, it takes away the flair. Like it's just like
it depends. It depends on what happens in your life. Because sometimes
it's like if you
sometimes y'all might go through a situation.
It's like eating from your favorite restaurant. You're not gonna eat it every day for the whole week. It's not gonna hit this.
I see my bitch Wendy 2 times a week.
I guess
I know B, but sometimes you got weird cravings where you might want some shit a lot. Like
that's true.
I've had cravings where I want to carry out 4 times, 5 times of the week, and I eat that shit.
That's true.
But I be tired of it for a while, and I don't eat it for a while.
I've had a situation where, like, in my relationship, where like my significant other was going through some shit, right? And so when she got out of it, times after everything after that, it's like it changed as far as like sex drive. We wasn't having sex a lot. I wasn't even getting head anymore. And I like sat down. I'm like,
you was mad?
She was
no, I wasn't mad. I sat down and we had a conversation. I'm like, bro, like,
did I do with you?
I had to make sure, like, if it wasn't me, like, because I was like, yo, I don't feel
you disgusted with you. He's dead wrong.
Sexually. No, real shit. As a male, I felt like I wasn't
doing your job.
No, I felt like she wasn't attracted to me sexually. And I had to have that conversation like, yo, what's going on? And then she had to lay it out like, yo, you know what I'm saying? It's not that it's you. It's just that my mind is still in this and in that. And so you have a conversation and then we kind of worked it out and got past that. But
your story was so long, I forgot what I was about to say. But see this
bitch, eat a dick.
I feel like your mother don't love you. I feel like when it comes to stuff like that, I feel like people feel like sex is a chore. I'm not gonna say sex is a chore. Like if you really attracted somebody like that, sex is easy at first. Like when you really attract somebody, y'all first start fucking.
Not just physically.
I know, not just. I'm saying attractive in general.
I was making sure everybody know.
I mean, but sometime in the beginning, it might just start off physically.
It might be physical, yeah.
So you get to know them well, then you get mentally aroused by
But
them.
like, even when that happens, the sex becomes better because you become more connected. And then you want it more often with this person, right? As you get to know them more, as y'all get comfortable with each other, y'all have more and more sex, right? That's always how it starts off at first. After a while, y'all kind of getting y'all own rhythm. Y'all find y'all own time periods to fuck and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You kind of y'all know what y'all want. Like y'all know how y'all work that out. I feel like sometimes, as time get older, like the more you work, the older you get, kids get involved. Like you doing more than just going to work, coming home to your girl. It's
gonna be harder for you to find that time.
Right.
And then here's the thing though, you gotta be spontaneous with some shit. Like I'm never gonna turn into that person where if my kids come home from school or they home, I'm not trying to fuck. I'm
fucking my wife in the laundry room. Fuck it.
Okay, with laundry room, wherever you want, free time, we got time. Look, have it happen. I still want to be able to go to the movies and go to the bathroom and have fun sometime, whatever. I'm not trying to be boring or nothing like that. And then also another thing I was gonna say about, when having sex with a marriage and why people get bored and leave and shit like that is one side is not trying to spice the shit up. Like you can be comfortable with doing sex the same routine type of way every time. And the other partner is not sexually pleased. Now, sometimes you can meet a rhythm where y'all might like to do missionary all the time, but y'all missionary is so fucking passionate and so intense every time that it doesn't matter. Like it like you don't feel the need to switch up and have
that's y'all shit.
Yeah, that's y'all positions.
Shit. That's y'all shit.
My shit is to be on the bottom like the girls on top, and like with this specific person, like it works. But I know some people be like, oh no, that shit boring, I switch it up. Or I mean, sometimes you need to put some romanticism in the shit and do a little extra though. And a lot of men/women don't do that to spice it up. Like spice it up doesn't mean you have to get a dildo, you have to get a sex toy, you have to do all that. Spice it up.
But it's nice to
pay for a hotel one time. Go to a hotel instead of doing it in your house. Spice it up. Get some candles.
Role play. Do it on the balcony.
Do a little different.
Well, sex can be a choice sometimes. I mean,
come in the house and just rip her clothes off sometimes. Just do something.
Right. I mean, sex can be a choice because sometimes you gotta get that shit started. You know what I'm saying? Like, every woman.
Foreplay is important.
I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Some people get so dominant with starting it that the other person just feel like, oh well, I don't know how to get it started. I got so used to it that I don't start nothing.
Yeah, like a lot of times, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm always leading sex, right? And we've been together for 5 years. If you want sex, right? And like I'm not paying attention. Like you want sex, like it's something in your mind, and you've never started sex like off. You're like it's gonna feel like a chore to you because you got to figure out how to start your sex your way. Like you not like you could just walk up to me and start sucking my dick, right? Like Paul just put my shit like, oh yeah, I want that.
Yes, do that to me.
Versus like me, when I start sex with you, I'm talking a certain way, I'm moving the vibe a certain way. Like I've been doing this the whole time we've been together, so you know what's about to come. With you, I don't know when you want the sex. Like you awkward as shit. Like you flipping my nipples up and down. Like what the fuck is that? Like I don't know what the fuck going on. Like
I feel like women might be a little bit more awkward with sometimes like. They not going fully at you, but they just doing a little weird.
To be honest, I'd rather you use your words like, "Come on, I'm trying to ride tonight." I'm like, "Oh, bet that means you want to start." Don't just walk up to me and fill up.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Like, oh, bet I just put your hand down there, whip my shit, and then start stroking whatever. Sometimes I like with shit. All the actions are the word. All the actions that we perform are all the words.
While I'm on a game, I'm in the middle of a game.
Never gotten that though. No, I lied.
I have.
All-Star team up. Yeah, that did happen.
I gotta put All-Star team up too, like 2K17, 2K.
Man, tell me get off the game. You know what I'm saying? Put that thing on me.
I got Nick with my
sometimes I
roommates.
say that because sometimes I really don't be want to go to the game. I be really into the game, and I'm trying. If I'm on road, leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to murder shit.
That's true. Don't turn it on.
Different type of time.
Just let me know. Tap me. Let me know. Like, yeah, just get off the game real quick. I'm like, all right, bet.
Yeah, it's a different type of time. Yes, sir. All right, it look like we come to a wind down. We look like we tired of talking to each other. I know y'all probably tired of listening to us. So, most of y'all don't listen to more than 30 minutes of the podcast. Appreciate most of y'all that do listen to it in the background or listen to the Apple podcast.
We can say some topics for next week. We got a couple that
we're going to because I'm tired of talking to you.
I don't want
ready to get out of here.
Yeah,
niggas sleepy.
I don't know if I'm sleepy. I might go in there. I don't know if I'm laying down. If I'm gonna hop on
real quick. You know what you about to do?
No, it's nothing. I'm not. Sleep in peace. I'm going to.
You about to go DDO off the road?
No, I'm going to go. I'm going to go KMS on Rogue. Kill murder shit.
Kill murder shit.
Yeah, on Rogue.
All right.
Hopefully, I can play it at a low volume to not disturb that person.
Make sure y'all go to our Instagram. You know what I'm saying? We got the link in the bio for everything. Twitter, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all of that is right there.
Ladies, I love seafood boils. I love crab legs. I love miniature crabs, blue crabs. I love shrimp. I love all those. I like seafood. Just to say, holla at me.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my BBW women that was fucking with the comment that I said about crab legs and crab claws.
Do you even like BBW?
Me? I like women, period.
Oh, okay.
Nah, but you'll see a thick ass woman that's too big. You'd be like, not my speed. There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Yeah, I see it quick. I'm like, no, not my preference.
Because I've seen some BBWs that look good as shit, and they just
okay, but you still, but not all of them like that.
That's true.
Yeah, but not my preference. No,
I seen some BBWs I'm attracted to more than the regular prototype women. And I'd be like, damn, it's just some.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I climb you.
Like, I clap Lizzo. Lizzo get clapped for sure.
We were just talking about
I clap the shit out of Lizzo more than applause at a Yankee game. I clap the shit out of her.
No, my preference.
She get clapped more than
I'm not a big nigga. Like, I'm not. I don't have the like.
Boy, she get clapped more than after the president give the State of the Union address. Boy, she get clapped all the way, boy.
I'm talking more claps.
Clapped up.
I don't have a frame.
Shit, she got a frame.
I don't have a frame. I don't got the frame.
I don't need a frame. I need one piece that's in between my legs. That's all I need.
What do you need, Don? Rock hard dick.
Boy got that third leg.
8 inches, rock hard dick.
Bro, to be honest, if I try to fuck her, I probably try and she'd be like, that's all?
Nah, boy,
it's crazy. I've always thought that when it came to like chicks with like real fat asses, and that's not the case.
Nah, sometimes that ass be so fat that you gotta open it. Yes, that is true. Yeah. And I talked about that, but I'm not gonna say that now because then they're gonna holler at me like, "No, that's not true."
Your ass can't take dick.
Yeah,
like when you watch like not porn, but like OnlyFans. Oh shit!
It's either the fat booty bitches can't take dick, or the niggas that they fucking can't handle the ass.
Yeah, because niggas be coming quick as shit. I'm like, damn, bro.
Coming quick as shit, or they be fucking the shit out of them. They be.
But see, this one, when I was younger, I used to see fat ass, I'd be like, damn, you gotta fuck all that ass. But now I think about it, you only fucking the pussy. So like, when you get through the ass,
we never dealt with like no Victoria Kate's ass. Like, you gotta have. Let me think of equivalent. We never dealt with like an Ari type of ass. Like, see, not Ari Lennox, Ari.
But Ari Fletcher she's more manageable than a Victoria Case. Victoria Case not
okay, but I'm giving him somebody to think about.
That he might Google it.
Oh yeah, she's a big woman, and that ass is huge. But like Ari Fletcher, that's different. Like
that's a big ass though.
That's a big ass though.
So unless you gotta have look, you literally have to have enough dick to reach in her vagina enough while getting through from her ass, like
Well,
blocking.
if you spread her cheese, get your dick in.
I'm saying you had to spread it more, but when you go in and out, it's still ass
suffocate home.
Like Bernie's Burgos.
Oh, her shit, that's big, but I ain't.
I get up all in that shit.
Don't move like Ari's either, so
Fake though.
yeah, I'm about to say Ari shit fake too, but it's a different.
I just want to know how I feel to clap a fake ass. Like, is that shit moving? Like, is it like I don't like what the fuck?
Well, I saw it feels the same.
Well, when we go to Vegas, we'll find out.
Back.
And on that note, we're gonna holler at y'all later. Y'all be great.
We call fake ass out Vegas.
Peace, love.
Only the real going to Vegas.
This has been Only the Real.
Better be single.
What, 18?
For that weekend, or that 4 days, I will be.
Y'all be blessed.
Nah, I ain't do that. I'm not gonna say that either on this podcast. All right, holla at y'all, Mo. I'm gone. Until next time. Peace. This is Only the Real, and without you bitch ass niggas and you fake ass hoes, there is no real. Remember that. Great.